Nina, Frankie, it's springtime. We have survived a fairly mild winter. You know, there was minimal snow. We had to deal with it a couple times.
But I hear for that reason we're in trouble with ticks this year.
What we are in not trouble with is plants, because everything did really well because the winter was so mild. We're gonna take a look around at the 1,000 tulips. They're not blooming quite yet, but there's still quite a foliage display we can see.
I doubted you.
We're gonna put Frankie to work installing landscape lighting.
No!
We're also gonna see what's in the basement and a couple other things.
What's in John's basement?
What's in my basement? Plants, that's what. Today is Earth Day,
It is Earth
actually.
Day.
These are some of the tulips that are probably doing the furthest along out of 1,000 that I planted. These are the ones that we actually planted on the show over here, Nina. They definitely came up. They're coming up really great. Basically, every single one of the 1,000 I planted has come up.
You gonna count them?
No. The hyacinths are in full force. Oh no, one of them has been stepped on.
Like that happened just now?
Yeah.
I might have done it.
Oh.
Backed up.
You did plant it basically in a walkway.
So there's a whole bunch more over here. And what we can actually see over here is some naturalizing hyacinth. These ones have just been planted last year right now. When you leave hyacinth for a couple years, they turn into these smaller hyacinths.
Yeah, they look almost like honeysuckle.
Getting ready for the season, got a hydrangea here.
What colors do your hydrangeas come in?
This is gonna be blue. I've already started last year's elephant plants up again. They got those running. And I'm gonna plant some new ones. I did put a few tulips that I had left at the end in this, and you can see that even they came up. Usually tulips in big containers, not gonna do so well. They're gonna just crap out. But because the winter was so mild, no trouble at all.
On sale tulips, pay off big.
Yeah. That's a great Standard Times headline.
I was thinking more like a fortune cookie.
This is a magnolia tree that bloomed super early this year. It's all white, and it'll now just become normal leafed.
I always thought they were more of a southern tree because they do a lot better in heat and humidity.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a very mild winter.
We did. You can see these specks of yellow everywhere. That is a spreading buttercup. Usually in this area, buttercups don't spread like this, but around here, for some reason, they do. Tons of daffodils coming up. We use a lot of cut ones from out here and some bamboo in the back that I'm gonna do some fun things with later on in the year. I think it's time to employ you as a landscaping lighting artist.
Yeah.
And then you'll be able to say, I know how to install basic landscape lighting.
Just to get my pants dirty.
Maybe.
Damn it.
See right here, there's a wire. What we're gonna do is attach this light into that wire. It's super easy to add lights to your landscape lighting system. You just unscrew this. The wire goes up through here and down through there. And then twist, screw that onto that thing. This is how easy it is to install a new landscape light. And then we're gonna power it on and see if it works. Are they on or off? It's yours on.
Yes.
Yep.
See how easy that was, Frankie?
Yep.
Some people have said my outdoor lighting is not good enough. So that's why I'm expanding it.
Your lighting game is pretty great. I don't know what this person's talking about.
If you wanted to install your own system, this is how easy it is. This was about 30 bucks on eBay. It's a Jefferson Electric outdoor type buck booster, 12 volt output. I've wired it into my outdoor outlet here, and this is the cord that goes right to those lights. Just go to Lowe's, buy some outdoor lights and hook them up to this and you're ready to go.
Plus, you got your mini splits. He's got his AC unit, which connects.
3 units total, 1 over my father's house and 2 over mine. Ready to go, ready for summer action. This is a sad situation. Elmo. Something has happened to his nose.
It looks like some kind of animal attack.
He fell backwards, actually, and you couldn't see him for quite a while. The camera is out of service currently. I'm very sorry.
To the trees.
And look at these gigantic flowers. They're just starting to come out now, and there are going to be tons of them. They go pretty much all the way up, and I can see them right from my bedroom window.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah. We're going to go to the basement, but I want to tell you about 3 mistakes I made this winter. 3 mistakes. Let's see 2 of them on my porch. 3 mistakes I made this winter. 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 3 mistakes. 3 mistakes. Come right up here, EJ. See 2 of my 3 mistakes. These were from the basement, but I bought them out too early. Oh. It's well-pressed frost here, but we're getting below 40 degrees. These have been damaged, and I don't know how they're gonna do. So this was one of my mistakes, was bringing these coleus, the coleus plants, out too early. Behind us, Nina, we have mistake number 2.
Daffodil boat.
Yes, seemed like a pretty good idea to start with, except daffodils hate growing in containers like this, as it turns out. And I forgot to put any drainage holes. The daffodils are swimming.
Don't touch the drainage holes.
Second mistake, EJ. Second mistake. 3rd is in the basement. Let's head down there. And I just got these. These are 2 double impatiens. A lot of buds. Hopefully they'll do really well. Back in November, we went to Not Your Average Shows one night, and I said I was going to steal some pieces of the hydrangea.
Yes.
And I did. And 2 out of 3 lived. These are pieces I just clipped off in November, which is the wrong time to take pieces, but they're still doing just great. Got a lot of marigolds coming here, but I've got a bit of a moss and algae problem, and it's killing stuff. We've got the elephant plants started. You can see I've got 3 huge containers here, just kind of developing their root systems before I move them out. I've also got a couple new rarer elephant plants. This one has some very interesting veining on the leaf. Now, let me tell you about my 3rd mistake, and this was a bad one. Throughout the winter, I did hyacinths, and you can see this is one here that's just kind of on its way down. It's the flowers gone by. We're kind of coming to the end of the season. I had some extras at the end. I thought, oh, I'll just dampen these bulbs and put them in a container. And that was my mistake. The bottoms of those bulbs all rotted. They end up as stunted little things like this.
Rotten bottom hyacinth.
Rotten bottom hyacinth. They'll just stay green like this forever because they can't develop roots to do anything, and they actually have to use their own energy just to do chlorophyll, and then they'll eventually die out. The few that I have here are okay, but I threw out about 40 of them. We roll over here. Gently, gently. It was a hyacinth holocaust.
The burrow tail succulent.
Do you want to see it? It's still here and it's done nothing at all. It's doing the exact same thing it did then. The Christmas cactus is doing very well. It's grown a new leaf. And that'll actually bloom next year, most likely. Also, that piece of aloe vera was another one I took off the floor. There's an elephant plant sitting behind. And this one, I didn't push dormant for the winter. I cut it off, the one outside, put it in there. It was doing real bad until I brought it downstairs. And now it's got all kinds of leaves.
It wanted to be
well
with its friends. It's a social creature.
There's all kinds of other little projects here and stuff and crap. The mistakes are important lessons to learn for your everyday life.
昔はわからなかった